Hello, everyone, and welcome to All on the Table. Today, we're doing a double episode. We're going to finish the Secrets of Small Gods special episode 4. So, this is special episode 4, part 2. It's the dragon is coming. And then after this, we're going to take a short break after we finish this little bit of the episode, and we will be back with Billy for our regular episode. For today's special episode continuation, I have Tensei,
Hello.
Matt,
Howdy.
and oh my god, my brain is dumb.
It's not dumb. It's okay. I think I've been going by Maple on these streams. Howdy.
Yeah,
Or common? Common.
common is usually what I see on at least everywhere.
Gotcha. Yeah, it got mixed up because that was an old name that M thought was a username, and now is just a username, and
Yeah,
it got
it gets all
names
with all the events. So, welcome in. We have one turn. Literally, we ended combat against all of the undead with a dragon screaming, "I am coming, my master." And it is Patty's turn.
I feel like Patty's going to look around to see where the dragon is coming from to be able to ready her aim.
Okay, roll a roll perception.
All right.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see it.
You can see the parasites between the scales.
Boom, there it is. Bottom right-hand corner. If you check in the map,
Cool.
it is coming. It is a very, very large, huge, gigantic. I forget which scale it's supposed to be at. White dragon coming.
Is it? Yeah, you wouldn't have. Would you have traffic clock or using units of time to measure what direction something's coming from?
I'm not sure.
I'll just
not really there's no sun and no real direction, just kind of weird glowiness. So you're on a different plane of existence. Your normal wouldn't really matter. So
There's no north, south, east, west. There's bone, 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 bone,
And brick.
bone,
at 5 a bone.
bone by bone, bone.
Bone.
something like that. Yeah.
That is the only anime that shows over here. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I too would go full orc mode if I had Boba behind my back all the time.
All right. So we have the dragon is coming in. It is your turn. You found it. That's one action. What are your next two?
I'm trying to think range because I wasn't sure how far away it was going to be. If there was going to be some kind of magical circumstances that I need to be prepared for. So just nothing personal, kid.
So at the end of its turn, after taking a triple stride, that's where it will be.
Gotcha.
So that's that's long. You're talking long range out.
Yeah, I don't know if Hunter's Anthem would be able to hit that far away, but
It might be.
it's the best I got.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire with the Hunter's Anthem.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Whoop, hit my mic there. Sorry.
Okay, and we're going.
Yeah, lovely. Ray, why are you like this? What? I don't know why it's like this. Okay. Holy cows. Yeah, you definitely hit it at that range. Even with its normal AC. You definitely hit it. Yep.
Tight.
So
Huh.
you have hit it. Your range penalties. So you did 17 damage to it.
Tight.
With the range penalties, that is not a crit.
Valid. Patty's just going to look at the dragon, and since she acts like she's being filmed at all times, she is just going to cockily stare at it. But, like,
Totally forgot
trying
you
to,
were a streamer.
yeah,
She's streaming for the literal aliens up in space in the Pathfinder universe.
Yeah.
Right. All
she's
right.
good at murder.
She is. And apparently there's an entire society that sent down a camera because it's entertaining to them. So that is the you have one more you took long range, took time, you hit it. All right. So that then will roll down to the dragon's turn ends here.
Mhm.
And let me just take a look at it. It's 50. All right, nothing it can cast this turn. But that it ends its turn there. It is now Spike's turn.
What's the greatest level of potion item you'll let us have?
You're level 18, you probably have like 2 of the highest potion.
Okay.
Not anything more than that, but you got like probably 10 of the middle of the medium potions.
Okay.
Use items only one action, so you can down 3 of them this turn.
Yeah, he's just gonna like grab 3 potions off his belt, click off all of the tops with one thumb, and just down them in one action. One action, but three actions.
Does it all together. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got 3 cans of Red Bull together and just chugs them. Okay. Gotcha. That should be like.
Yeah, it's 19d8 plus 70.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you gain back
158.
All right, it is Brick's turn.
Brick would like to look for a big bone to throw at Dragon.
There is a big bone right next to you.
Excellent.
You don't have to look far.
Are these things right here? Are they like taller? Is this something that Brick could stand on?
Those are all pillars of bone from things.
Sweet.
Just merged together into these giant pillars. You could climb up them, jump up them, hop between them if you hopped hard, if you jumped well enough.
Yes. Okay, so Brick would like to grab Big Bone and first action stride over to this and do I think it's a long jump or a high jump, whatever I have to roll to. I know it's a athletics check.
Athletics check, and you jump. I think with your feats, you jump like 3 times your normal distance.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how much Brick can jump. So a 33, I assume. He just comes charging up, whoosh, jumps as high as he can, lands right on the top of it.
Yes, he does.
Heck yeah.
That's 2 actions.
2 actions. Brick will look at Dragon. Can Brick throw bone and hit Dragon? Is that far enough, or is it too far?
You can hit it. You're gonna have to roll well enough. It does have a range penalty because it's a big object, but
whoosh, throws it as hard as he can. Does a 41 hit?
Yes, 41 does hit.
Wonderful.
Because you are less than 50 feet from it, so you only have 1 range increment penalty.
And I believe I'm still raging from the last session, so
Yes.
here we go. 38, unless it's a critical. Was it a critical?
No, it's not a critical.
Aw.
But
Oof.
holy crap, that crit damage would have been amazing.
Oh my god, yeah.
Well, still 38 points of oversized bone damage.
I need to do I need a calculator to help me. My brain isn't braining today, so okay. There we go. All right. And now it's back around to Patty's turn.
I don't know if the bone I'm in front of counts as cover, or if like I should move in closer.
You're under. I mean, it's partial cover. The dragon is up, so it's like maybe half cover instead of full cover against somebody on the ground shooting at you.
Okay, count as tiles. Would I be able to make it to that location in the turn?
In a turn measure, huh? You have a movement speed of 25 or 30.
Left
Pretty
side
sure
of the it's the left side of your
25.
character sheet.
Yeah, it's just 25.
You won't make it there with a single movement.
Gotcha.
Now, your bow has a range of like 60. He's 60 feet from you. He's in main range. You don't have a range penalty.
Cool. Then I will just fire again.
Okay. You're using a regular bow, so you can shoot 3 times in a turn. You don't have to reload. You don't have a reload speed because unlike a crossbow, it's just...
Gotcha. I pluck 3 arrows out of the quiver, show them off Wolverine style as I launch. Oh, and launch and launch.
Okay. That is 3 hits. 2 are criticals.
Tight.
That is some horrible critical damage.
Villainous.
Minimum critical damage. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Minus. All right. And now it is the dragon's turn.
Mhm.
The dragon moves closer. That is one of its actions. And then, let's see here. You all need to make a reflex save, DC 36.
$42.
Okay.
43.
Check one of the reflex. There it is.
Okay.
51.
You all take half damage, so 57. It's 28 damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn.
So I should be at 189. Patty just tries to arrogantly like look forward and is like,
Takes the cold right in the face and just kind of laughs.
yeah, they don't know what's coming next.
Spike, it is your turn. The dragon looks about as rough as you for the all the arrows sticking out of it and the giant bone shards that are still stuck in its chest from the whatever Brick threw at it. You're not entirely sure what that was, but it was kind of a giant bone boulder thing. So what are you gonna do? What is Spike gonna do?
I was trying to think of something fancy, but I think Spike's just gonna do his normal thing. I was doing some calculations earlier, and with all of the stuff you've given me, even if I roll a 1, my minimum jump distance, long jump distance, is 101 feet. Do you even want me to roll?
Technically, yes, because a 1 is a failure. It's an automatic failure.
Oh my god. That is 158 feet in theory.
Yeah, you can jump as far as you want.
I'm gonna leave the map. I'm gonna no.
Yeah. There are escape
what I-
rules.
Yeah, right. What I want to do is I want to sort of combine the jump action and an attack action. I just want to like leap forward and bash my shield boss into the dragon as I run towards it, or as I like fall towards it.
Yeah, that will take 2 actions, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your shield boss attack.
48.
That is a critical hit.
Okay. 32 damage, but the important part is it needs to make a fortitude save versus 35 or be stunned.
Okay. There's it saves. Oh, this won't be hard. I say that, and then I fail.
Yes.
By the way, the dragon rolled a 2. It is stunned for a turn.
Which means it's going down.
Yeah. Yeah, it will hit the ground. Okay.
I gotta look up what stunned does.
Yeah, hang on. List of conditions. Stunned. There we go. Stunned. You become senseless. You can't act while stunned. Stunned includes a value, which is how many total actions you lose. So, you did it. It was stunned for how long?
I don't know. The thing that was put in here just says stun. It doesn't have a value on it.
It should have. Hang on. Let's see. I got that PDF. Just a moment.
Okay.
We'll see if the PDF for that says anything else.
Is it a special shield boss or a special thing?
No. Nothing special. It's just a shield. So, shield boss attached to shield. Yeah, there's no notes on how long that. It's a dwarven war shield, specifically, with a shield boss attached. But I have no notes. So we're gonna give it. We're gonna say stun 3 because you critted. You'll get an extra action knocked off it. It cannot act on its turn. So it is Spike's turn. The dragon's on the ground. And if you want, you can still take one more turn, Spike, technically. One more action.
Yeah. Everything I want to do is going to be done with a huge penalty.
Do it anyway. The dragon's stunned.
I don't have any focus points left to use Sunblade. I'm just gonna grapple it.
Okay. Go ahead. grappled. You are holding it down as best you can. So your turn was basically you chugged those healing potions, and then you like did this giant leap,
Jump.
smashed your shield across its face. When you got right next to it, you went smack, and the dragon went like this and fell simultaneous next to you on the ground. And then you just like wrap your arms around its neck to try and hold it in place. Because right now it's stunned. It cannot actually respond to your action. And now it's Brick's turn. This dragon just fell down in front of you, and Spike's got his arms around its neck, kind of like this. Because I mean, it's a huge dragon. It's gargantuan, I think, in size. It's an ancient white dragon. If you succeed at a nature check.
Yeah, I think seeing this, Brick would just yell, "Dog pile!"
Okay.
Action number 1, pull out the axe. Action number 2, I'm going to make a sudden leap. You make an impressive leap and swing while you soar. So here's the jump with my athletics. That's a 42.
You're fine.
I feel like that's enough to get over to the other side of this thing. And then coming down with my ancestral great axe.
Yep.
For a 37.
That hits. With the +2, you're just fine, but it's not a crit.
I figured. Here's some damage, though. 33.
Another 33. Okay.
And then one more action, so I'm just going to take another swing. 31.
With the +2, you still miss.
Ugh. Thing must have just moved right at that last second. Stop moving! Brick tried to smash! That's my turn.
All right. And that is now Patty's turn. This dragon is on the ground, kind of held in place, and the boys have him stuck.
Yeah, Patty's just going to use that to her advantage. She's just going to keep firing from her distance.
Okay. Roll your 3 attacks.
Orc Gaming.
Crit. 3 crits. 50.
None of you are free from sin.
That's a 122 damage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's first we're just gonna take off the 100, and then we're gonna reduce it by 20, and then so this thing is bleeding, it is groaning, and it is saying things that like people will mumble like and be very weird when they come out of anesthesia. That's kind of what the dragon's going through for this round, this particular set of turns. It's kind of like, what, huh? And it's like trying to move, and it's like half not able to control its limbs. And it's Spike's turn. This dragon is not looking great. It just got pincushioned in the neck, right just past you, like around the base of the neck. 3 more arrows go thunk, 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 right into it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm also gonna be real simple and just like do a like a wrist flick so the shield comes around the other way, and I've got like one arm around the dragon, and the other one's just gonna pop, pop, pop. All right, a 37, a 42, and a 23. Remembering that its AC is reduced by 2 from the restrained.
Yeah, its AC's a little more reduced than that because technically you're flanking as well.
Oh yeah.
Next, but no, that's still only 2 hits. No criticals.
Okay.
You pop it once, and it goes. Pop it the second time, and all of a sudden it goes. And a bunch of blood comes out of its throat, and it drool, and it just stops moving. And this dragon is dead in front of you.
And then it's Brick's turn, so Brick's gonna still hit it 3 more times.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah. Brick just.
It also
chopped
needs
up
to
the
make
dragon.
3 more fort saves to be like.
Yeah.
Its AC is 0, technically. So Brick is literally not. Brick isn't just hacking at this thing. He has literally just carved off a rump roast. He's trying to figure out how to, it's got 2 rump roasts off of it. He's trying to figure out how to make a rack of ribs off of it. He's not sure. The wing is getting in the way because there's 6 limbs instead of 4. But
Yeah,
he's
just
like,
hack that off too.
the wing is the least meaty part of this thing, so Brick has some dragon meat he's taking home.
He's got a big rack he's carrying.
Patty's just going to pause in front of the dragon, pose in front of the dragon, like, I don't know how to get away, like one of the yata kind of poses. But as the drone that's recording her plays a sound that y'all don't recognize because it's an air horn.
Oh, I think we can do that one.
Yep.
How many times do you think?
Thank you.
Excellent. How many times do you think Brick has taken the drone and thrown it at an enemy in the middle of fighting?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's actually something that they have contingencies for employers, but also sometimes the fans enjoy it because it makes it feel like they're part of the action.
Okay.
I mean, they get a nice close up of some goblin's face, and then all of a sudden, the
Gallagher.
camera goes.
Yeah.
Switching to camera 2.
They've definitely caught Brick doing a Gallagher more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like this alien Twitch has a very different terms of service.
It definitely does. It definitely does. I'm not super familiar with the Starfinder races, but I'm pretty sure one of that ancestry or species, however they refer to it there, I think species is correct. One of those species is a just absolutely space orcs, and they love this.
It's like Dark Eldar Jr. Or I guess Senior.